I'm Dennis Linnekin, and I'm here on day 3 of the SGP in Ionia, Michigan. And I'm here to interview Sean Fidler, the day 3 second place pilot. Sean, what'd you think of the task called by our CD, John Godfrey, today?
Since I was involved with it, Dennis, I thought it was fabulous.
I thought it was a fabulous task myself. So the task was fabulous.
Yeah, so we had a cold front approaching from the north, and we knew that the day would be compressed pretty good. And in the Sailplane Grand Prix format, a long task isn't important. It's more of just getting everybody around. I think everybody enjoys finishing. And after yesterday's 275-kilometer task, a bunch of people didn't make it. It was nice to have a short one where everybody could get around.
So how'd your start go?
Awful, Dennis. I picked the wrong cloud with about 5 minutes to go, and was right at 4,000 with the group, and wanted to try and find something better. They seemed to be satisfied with that, and missed 2 clouds and ended up starting at 3,600 feet and about a mile behind the group, which wasn't all that bad. It was nice to be able to see them rolling out. You were there with me, and then Sean found us that thermal about 5 or 8 miles off the starting line, which put us in a pretty good position.
And then how about the rest of the flight? What are the notable parts, the things you remember about your flight today most?
Seeing Jersey 2,000 feet above me all the way through the flight was
not unusual.
Yeah, it's not unusual at all. Yeah, I wasn't really sure where I was. When I saw Jersey the first time, I thought, oh, there's probably 3 or 4 people ahead of him. And I had a pretty good group that I was with in the middle of the second leg, and I deviated a little bit and got above them, and then when they were turning to go backwards and the thermal was breaking up and everybody was kind of waiting, I jumped and I said I was going to try and run for a while and get a thermal ahead of them, and that worked out. Got around the turn point before Hastings, coming back west, and I didn't find anything all the way to Hastings that was very much worth climbing in. I got into Hastings at 800 feet.
Hastings at 800 feet, excellent. It's a nice landable airport, though. Beautiful airport.
Beautiful 100-foot, 4,000-foot long concrete runway. It was calling my name.
There you go. So why didn't you land there? Give us all a chance.
Well, so I had a little bit of time. Nice big airport, nice big runway there, and it had actually quite a large lake just downwind of it. So I ran and saw if I could get any bumps on the edge of that, and that was really it. I found a 2-knot bump that turned into 3 and then 5.
Really?
And as I climbed up from 800 feet, Dennis, I was just looking at the track into Hastings, waiting for the flashes of wings, and oh, sure enough, they came. But I was just 200 feet above Garrett, and was able to get to final glide MC3 and come home and nice finish.
So the leg home from Hastings was pretty strong, or how'd you find it? Or just this one climb?
There was a beautiful.
Got it for you.
There was an absolutely beautiful street, and I thought seriously, because Garrett is a really good climber, I thought I would leave 500 below and try and bump up. And I'm glad I didn't do that, Dennis, because it did not work. And I barely finished at about MC2 and 50 feet over. Yeah.
So one last question, Sean. What do you think of the SGP format?
I think it's awesome. This is the most fun I've ever had in gliding by a huge margin. Including the practice race, just the fun that we had practicing with George Green and some of the others 3 or 4 days before the event, the practice started. And I like the regular racing too. It's better for big groups, but I think there's 1 or 2 of these a season in it for me, for sure. It's a lot of fun.
Well, thanks for the interview, Sean.
Thanks for interviewing me, Dennis.
Great job today.
Thank you.
From Ionia, Sean Fidler.